Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do another declutter video. Hope you guys are excited about a new declutter video, and I think we can just go ahead and get started. Next drawer that we have here is concealers and primers and setting sprays, and also I feel like I do have a little bit too many concealers here and some primers here that I know I don't use, so let's go through this drawer. Here you have my concealer collection. It looks really small and neat, but trust me, there is a lot of concealers in here. These are only concealers that I use to cover something like on my face, around my nose, and just like on blemishes and stuff like that. And here we have highlighting concealers and correctors. I think we're going to go through this first because I have the most concealers in this little box. So this one I love. This one I don't know how much I talked about it on my channel, but I feel like I have mentioned it a lot. This is the Luminous pen from Freya. This one is so good. Amazing product. I love this. I'm keeping that one for sure. So we have the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I don't know, there's just something about these concealers that I really don't like. So I have a color called L7 Warm, and then I have White Out. This is actually a white concealer, so you can really highlight a lot, and I thought that was such a cool idea, but turns out it just doesn't work. It doesn't highlight enough. I don't see a big difference when I use it, so that was like a complete fail, so I'm definitely getting rid of that one. I don't know, I just did not like how it looked on my skin. Like sometimes I liked it and sometimes I really did not. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it, and especially when you powder and bake on top of this, it does not look good, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This one is kind of like the exact opposite, I guess. This one is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This was so moisturizing. It was too much. It was like oily, greasy mess, and I hated it. I absolutely hated using this. I have never heard anyone say anything negative about this. I only heard great things. It was just a nightmare in my opinion. It was like oily and greasy and disgusting, and I did not like it, so I'm getting rid of that. This is a Bronx Boosting Concealer. This is the green one. I also have the regular one. So I have these two, so I'm going to keep this one because I really do like that one. But I'm going to get rid of the green one because I only need one green concealer. I honestly never use green concealers, but if I need it, I'll have it. So I'm going to keep the Urban Decay one. So if I'm going to keep one, it will be this one. So I'm keeping that. Getting rid of this. Then we have some other correctors from Urban Decay, which these are really, really good. I totally recommend these. So I'm definitely keeping Peach. That one is my favorite. And also, as you can see, I've actually used a lot of the Urban Decay yellow one. That one I'm also keeping. I think I'm just going to get rid of the pink one. If you like a pink highlighter, I think you would love this. It's actually really pretty. As you can see, very brightening. But I just don't really use pink highlighters that much. That one just did not get used that much for me. Here we have the famous, the popular. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I just don't like this anymore. It used to be my favorite. It used to be like my only concealer that I loved, but now I'm just kind of over it and I don't really like it that much anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. I have these two correctors, I guess like under eye corrector things from Glow Minerals. I haven't used these in so long, but I love them. They're really good correctors. I don't know, should I just get rid of one of them? No, I like them both. I have the color Natural and Beige, and I like them both. So then we have, I think I'm actually going to keep the rest of these. I have some highlighting concealers from YSL, from L'Oreal. I have a corrector from YSL, a Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection, which I love. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection and MAC Light Boost pen. I like them all, so I'm going to keep those. So now we have these concealers, and I for sure know I'm going to get rid of this. This is the Gotcha Covered Concealer Pencil from NYX, which this was a nightmare. Not good at all, so I'm definitely getting rid of that. I'm keeping definitely my Maybelline Fit Me concealers. These are amazing. Also keeping my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. I love this. Love, love, love it. Because it's so weird, because if you watch my channel for a long time, I used to have this in a really light shade. And I didn't really like the concealer, and I didn't see the hype about it. But now I love it. I think it's just a shade. I love this shade called Custard, so I totally recommend this. This one I've only tried like 2 times, so I can't really say what I think about it. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Natural. This one I'm keeping because I haven't tried it that much. And then we have these. I am definitely keeping my NYX HD concealer. You guys know if you watch my channel, but I love this. I also love the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. These three, I don't know. This one I know I'm gonna get rid of. This is the Lasting Perfection in number 3. This is just the wrong color for me, so I don't use it. This one I just haven't tried that much. This is the Revlon Color Stay Concealer. How I remember it, it was just like pretty basic. It didn't do that much. It wasn't bad, but I just didn't feel like it did anything really, and I feel like I could easily live my life without it, so I might just get rid of it. Then we have this one. This has been a weird concealer because when I first tried it, I was just, nah, I don't know, it didn't do enough for me, and then I started really liking it and used it a lot. And then now I'm just at that phase where it's not the best concealer, I guess, but I think I'm just gonna keep it. So here we have my concealers now, and I feel like this is a much better collection and not too many products, and I love all of the products in here, so this feels really good. So here we have my primer collection, and I have like a love-hate relationship with primers because in one way, I don't really see a point in primer. I don't really need a primer, but at the same time, I really like applying it. I like the feeling. I like how my skin looks when I apply it, and yeah, I don't know. I have a primer obsession, even though I don't really like it. So I don't know. This is going to be a little bit tough. And also, a lot of these are kind of newer products in my collection, so I want to try them more. But my favorite primer ever is the Smashbox Photo Finish Light Primer. This one is just so good. I just love it. It smooths my skin out beautifully. It feels moisturizing. It feels really good. So this one is my favorite one, so I'm definitely keeping that one. Also, I love the Strobe Cream in Gold Light. This is really, really pretty. Love it. Also really like the one called just a regular strobe cream. Just a regular strobe cream I really like. I love this L'Occitane Ultra Matte Fluid. This is a really good mattifying base. I love this. Also really like the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. This is a really nice moisturizing primer. I'm also keeping my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. I haven't tried it too much, but so far I think I like this better than my other pore primers. Also gonna keep my Becca Primer. This one is really nice and luminizing. I'm going to keep my Inglot Under Makeup Base. This is good for pores. This one I'm just going to keep because it's super expensive. And yeah, I do like this. It's the Hourglass Veil Mineral. I'm going to keep this one. This is very moisturizing. This is the MAC Natural Radiance primer. Very, very good at moisturizing. This one I'm definitely not going to get rid of because I haven't tried it that much. It's called Optical Illusion. I'm going to keep this because it was very good with pores and I want to try it more. I'm also going to keep this even though I personally don't see a big difference when I use it. Like I see a difference when I apply it, but just like throughout the day I don't see any difference in my skin, like with and without it. But I have a weird thing. I have to keep it. I just have to keep it. I think I might get rid of all of these because these two MAC strobe creams I just don't reach for ever. I got like the full collection and I gave away a few of them, but these two I kept. This is Peach Light and Silver Light, I think it's called. But I just don't reach for them, so I'm going to get rid of these, give them away to friends. And then this one, this is the Skin Refined Zone. This is very, very, very mattifying, but I just don't reach for it. So if I want like a mattifying primer, I always use the L'Occitane Ultra Matte Fluid, so I don't reach for it, honestly. This is more of a liquid highlighter. This is the Halo Illuminizer from H&M, and I just don't reach for it. This one is pretty good. This is the NYX Illuminating Primer, but this leaks a little bit, so it's just very messy, so I don't really use that. And these two minis, I just don't ever really use mini primers. I think I'm going to keep this one. This is the Photo Finish. I like this one a lot and it's great for traveling. This one I just don't use, so I'm going to get rid of this one. So I'm actually going to get rid of all of these primers. Feels really nice. So in this drawer I have all of my foundations. So I know that there's definitely a couple here that I can get rid of, but I actually got rid of so many foundations in my last declutter, so I don't think I have that many, but we're going to try to get through this and pick out the ones that I know I just never reach for. So I can start with the ones that I love, I guess. Mostly all of these, and this one I love. Like, these are my favorites, the one that I always use. So, not gonna get rid of any of these. Same with Power Fabric. I'm not gonna get rid of this one, even though the color is really, really weird. I can't get rid of it. This one is really good. This is Revlon Color Stay. Definitely keeping that one. These two, Maybelline Fit Me, I really like these two. This one I'm really, really unsure about. This is the Taint Idol Ultra Wear. It was pretty good, but the color was like very, very pink, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of it because it was so pink. This one was also pretty nice. I don't reach for it that often, but it was pretty good. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep these other ones. I think I might get rid of my two MAC Studio Fix foundations because I've just had them for so long and feel like they're just getting really old. And I'm definitely gonna repurchase these one time, I think, but now I just have used them up pretty much. They're almost used up now, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of them. And being real, this was pretty nice foundation. Like, to be honest, I think it was pretty good, but I just don't ever reach for it. I just don't. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then in the back here, I have some more lightweight foundations, which I don't need that many of that. So this one I'm thinking of just getting rid of. This is the Body Shop Fresh Nude Cushion Foundation. I have not even tried it. I think I've just like swatched the color, but I haven't not even used this foundation or anything. So I'm just gonna get rid of this because I don't think I need it. I don't know. This was actually a really good cushion foundation together with this one. These two are really nice, so I'm gonna keep those. And then we have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the regular one. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a little bit too light for me, too greasy and oily, so getting rid of that. Way prefer the matte and poreless. By the way, this one I think I can get rid of. This is the Fit Me in 220, and this is just too dark. It's just always too dark. Like, no matter if I use self-tanner, it's always too dark for me, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of it because the color is just too dark. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for foundations. I got rid of 7 foundations actually. It didn't feel like that, but I actually did. So now these are my foundations and it feels really nice.